Let's go to game 4. Dropping into trap for what is it? Basically a do-or-die game for BONKS. SCCC on the cusp of victory. Let's see who walks away a winner.
Holy radar.
And who just walks away. Yeah, I don't want to be a destroyer in this game right now, kids. Woo, hey, keep me out. Zath, talk to me. Talk to me about SCCC.
Action stations.
Well, SCCC is bringing a Kremlin, a Yamato, and Des Moines, Stalingrad, Nevsky, double gearing Marceau and Kleber.
From the South Spawn, opposing them on the BONKS team, Ohio Kremlin, Stalingrad, double Nevsky, Des Moines, fronted by a gearing, a Kleber, and Zath, yet again, a Z52. Another Z52.
Yeah, well, I mean, Z52 is pretty strong on this map.
I love the Z52 showings today and yesterday. I'm loving it.
I am too. Z52 is a ship that I love on paper, and I have just never been able to make perform to my satisfaction in game. Now that is a player fault, not the fault of the ship, in my opinion. And so it's been fun to watch these guys who obviously, I won't say have mastered it, let's say, but certainly are better at it than I am. Watch them play this ship and see kind of some of the tactics they use when they use HE, when they use AP. Remember to use the AP, right? And so on and so forth. Because I feel like Z52 is one of the most misunderstood destroyers in the game.
Yes. Misunderstood and underappreciated. I've seen some really good players do ridiculously amazing things.
Well, you need to go back and watch Game 4 of yesterday's Star GGWP match. I think it was. If you want to see some entertaining Z52 play on behalf of Star, because that was like watching a clinic on how to play the ship.
And remember, Z52 is getting buffed, actually. If I remember correctly, in the next patch.
Yes.
Is she? She's getting a reload buff on the guns, isn't she?
Yes. That reload is going to be
nice.
comparable now.
That'll be nice.
And the additional buff to AP percent commander skill, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, that goes from 5% to 7.5%.
That's better, because the 5% does not feel all that amazing.
I mean, her AP already performs fairly well.
Agreed.
With the 5%, you don't notice a significant increase in performance, but with the increase in the skill, she's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with against cruisers.
Agreed. Sure. 2.5 minutes in, both teams still jockeying for position. BONKS Kleber quickly on to C. We'll probably be able to bag that and escape before SCCC can do anything about it. Can't BONKS Z52 reversing up towards this caldera in the middle of the B cap. Fuzzball's holding back the cap from occurring for the moment. On the southern end, Yamamoto's Kleber bags A. SCCC drawing the first cap about 8 or 9 seconds ahead of BONKS way up on the northern end of the map.
Yep, but we've got a bit of a doomsnail coming up now with Iwunakum's Nevsky opening up with radar to try to catch whoever it is that's over there capping A.
Unable to do so.
No.
At the moment, Yamamoto is apparently either just outside that range.
I'm going to zoom out for a sec so we can appreciate that the dual death snail, one on each side.
That is impressive, isn't it?
As they come closer and closer to detecting each other.
Oh,
Can't BONK taking a torp.
Can't BONK takes a torp in a Z52. Oh, that's a cardinal sin, as now the radar
His Hydra's not running?
No, it's not.
Get it off.
Dark Angel with the radar allowing Fuzzballs to keep punishing him, knowing that his damage control is offline. Some decent hits coming in from the Marceau there.
We saw this earlier with Star. They held on too long with their Hydra.
Yep. We watched it earlier. I mean, and those French torpedoes are not light-hitting torpedoes by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope. He'll survive with the ship, but still.
That's a big hit for SCCC. It's going to allow them to pick up the B cap and start picking up a small points gain. We'll have to see how BONKS responds to it, if they want to risk the Z52 again, or turret BONK taking a good hit from Marin's Yamato.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to take a Z52 into competitive, especially that we don't know if he was on location or not, right? If the Marceau Fuzzballs is running radio location necessarily, but still, don't risk it.
Yeah.
There's the Hydra now from Camp Bonk. You wait until you wait about a minute or so, and then you pop it because it takes a while for torps to load.
I think pretty sure Cantbonk's got RPF though. He's dumping those torps kind of in Fuzzball's general direction. He's going to outspot Fuzzballs. He should have Fuzzballs on the surface here probably right about now or pretty close to it. Marceau's detection is probably about, what, 7.5 or something?
Yeah, the only problem is if he detects him, so what? Like, what's he going to do? Open up with his guns? Like
right now, nothing. He's certainly not going to get into a gunfight with him. But
exactly.
It does, I mean, it does, and that's the trick. Right now, only Turret Bonk would have shots on him, and Turret's going to have to inch forward to even get that shot. Not even really trying.
And look at Yamamoto coming into B-Cap to help his buddy out.
Yep. They're actually trying to cross-torp Cantbonk here.
Oh.
With the Hydra up, he should be fine, but it is interesting. Every cap contested now. 60-point lead for SCCC. 6 minutes gone.
Yep. Devo Gogo coming under some pretty heavy fire, although he's been able to back off now and disengage. Turret Bonk now getting shot at by Fuzzballs in the side. I'm willing to bet Yamamoto's coming in too.
I'm a little surprised to see Turret not even shooting at the destroyers. Now he's broadside to the Kleber. This is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Actually, he's not. That Kleber AP's not. There we go. I was like, the Kleber AP's not hitting him as hard as I would have expected.
Yeah, he's hitting the heavily armored belt instead of the bow or stern.
Yeah.
Or the upper.
He did give up about 10 grand total, though.
Yeah, Bonk's getting heavily out-traded with their B-cap forces, now outnumbered 3-2 as they try to wheel for this A push. They have succeeded in pushing SCCC off the A cap, trying to get reoriented now.
Yep. Nice dodge by Yamamoto on those torpedoes. Let's take a look at what's going up north.
I was gonna
Not
say
too much Peregrinus around.
I was going to say, we haven't talked much about the C-cap. It's been pretty quiet up here. Except for Azuki taking a double sit through the bow.
Yep, yep. Just Kremlin things.
Just Kremlin doing Kremlin things. Azuki realizing that's face-to-face with a Kremlin is not an exactly comfortable place to be. Sergeant Hattie's Ohio moving out to try and take some of that fire for him instead. Now, here's a question for you, Zath. You've got a Kremlin at the C-cap. I'm sorry, a Kleber at the C-cap. Look at Peregrinus' position. Do you chance it? Do you try and bum rush him?
With Bob Bonk's health? No.
No, probably not. Yeah, I looked up now. A minute ago, he had a decent chunk. Now he's lost some. The Marceau Kleber tag team in the middle of the board is doing horrible things.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if he was at full health, maybe, but even then, you've got that Des Moines right there. If he's got his radar up, you get caught. Game's up.
If you get caught, you can always bail out. You're snuggled up to the island anyway, right?
That is true.
Unfortunately, I think they got Baobonk, Azuki, and Hattie all locked up in the position they're at right now.
Yep.
I don't think they can really do much beyond tank and try to deal the damage that they can.
Well, getting into a bow fight with a Kremlin is a losing proposition for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's literally just a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
And Baobonk can't run out there and get into a gunfight with the Yamamoto because he's just going to get his face melted off, more than likely. He has no support, no help.
So the thing is, 3 BONKS ships are holding up 4 SCCC ships.
More or less, yeah.
And does that free up space? You can see that BONKS is now moving out of A. They've pushed through. They're trying to wrap around. And if they can do that, they have a shot.
Yeah, but they've...
Campbach is still trying to fight with Fuzz, and I don't think it's the best idea in the world.
No, he gave up more HP just a little bit ago against Fuzz, and I'm kind of like, oh, this feels terrible.
No,
and now
making the decision to go ahead and just brawl it out with them.
Can't got
now
radared.
Just got detected.
Yeah, well, he's radared. Dark Angel. Now look at Dark Angel. Dark Angel has flipped around.
Oh yeah.
We saw them. Who else we saw do this yesterday, Zath? They turned that Stalingrad around to point the other direction. It was on trap. It
Yep,
was.
it was.
It was. You know what? It was BN. I think it was. We watched BN do that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because Ayame was the red team.
Yep.
Bravo.
Yep. SCCC out to a 100-point lead and growing. 10 minutes gone. Match game half over. What?
Sinner's Nest torpedoes coming through, hits Hattie, and then Azuki Thighs takes a really bad shot right in the face from Peregrinas.
Yeah. Azuki's still sitting out there in a gunfight with a Kremlin. Now he's going to take a torpedo.
Yeah.
Actually,
and Hattie's
maybe
gonna
not.
Take another one.
Nope, he does.
Nope. Still got it.
2 more torps. Blessed by good dispersion there was Sinner's Nest.
Yamamoto now coming into B cap, basically saying, this is going to be ours. Don't even try.
BONKS really feels like they're kind of struggling to react to the damage and the hits they're taking.
Well, I think they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, which is they got the A cap.
Unicum just took a big hit from the Stark Angel Stalin.
To be fair, Yamamoto and Fuzzballs have played a very, very strong game in the middle of the map.
They've played an amazingly good game. But that's my point.
Yeah,
is that what I'm getting at is it doesn't feel like BONKS has had a good idea of how they wanted to respond to these two.
Right. Although Fuzzballs looks like he might be stuck.
Yeah.
Is he stuck on the island?
He is. He's struggling. He's struggling to maneuver around in there. Might cost him his ship. Turret bonk Stalingrad now driving into the cap. Unicum's Nevsky all over him. Looks like he's going to sneak away in about 4,000 HP.
Oof.
Eddie coming under broadside Yamato shells.
Ooh. This Ohio Des Moines position is just only a matter of time.
Yeah.
It feels like they should have pulled these ships out maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago and turned around and run them south and just kited for a while.
Yep.
I realize they're trying to hold back this Kremlin push, but you can't. You're outgunned and outnumbered.
Peregrine's making the decision. Let's go!
Yeah. Unicum's got to be very careful. If that Stalingrad catches him at that angle, it could be the end of his game. He's not careful, he might beach himself on this island. He does. Ooh,
ouch.
Huge hit. He cannot afford to take another one of those.
Peregrinas salvo coming in now.
Gonna fall behind him.
Yep.
He misjudged the speed. Unicum basically pinned Stalingrad at his bow. We can't turn. They do finally get Fuzzballs. First kill of the game goes to BONKS. They desperately need it. As Unicum now gets in, basically deciding he's going to sell his ship to try to kill this Kleber. Yamamoto putting torps into BONKS' face. That's going to kill him.
Oh,
nice.
That's a good trade if Yamamoto can make it. Even if it costs him his ship, it's a good trade. And hasn't cost him his ship yet. He might get away with it.
Can it get the double?
He's not.
Nope.
Unicum healing now.
There it is with Dewey.
Doesn't matter. Just an absolute bloodbath. We go from no dead ships to 4 dead ships in literally 30 seconds here in the B cap. 6.5 minutes.
Look at battleship difference.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Look at battleship. We're having a repeat of this.
Yep.
Kill the
He's gonna
cruiser,
go out.
ram the battleship.
Hattie trying to get on Peregrinas, seeing if he can live long enough. I don't think he's going to.
No, he's down.
There he goes.
But he gets the shot off.
He gets a final salvo off, and it's not enough. Battleship difference survives. That hangs Azuki out to dry. He will be dead momentarily as soon as somebody decides to start pulling the trigger.
Yeah, but if Azuki can at least get the Des Moines.
Azuki can hang on long enough to get Battleship. It's at least, it's not as nearly as bad as it could be. There it was. They trade.
Man.
Jeez.
SCCC.
Action-packed minute and a half.
Indeed, SCCC up a ship, up 260 points. Closing in on their first time being North American champions of King of the Sea. BONKS is not out of it, but it's looking grim. Some Z-52 torpedoes. Dark Angel dodges those, trying to get into the B cap. Now, if you look at the score, SCCC doesn't have to do anything to win but live. Right?
Yep.
All they have to do is live. Every kill they get speeds up the process, but in 2.5 minutes, they will become Kings of the Sea. Unless Bonks can find a way.
Dark Angel's position, he's not in a great spot right now.
Yeah,
Broad is coming around behind him.
They've got him pinned in. Turret's position is holding him in place while Broad moves in to clean him up, more or less. Oh, but Bobonk OnlyFans getting crazy low back here, going out.
Yep.
One of these shells is going to connect. He's going out. There it is.
There it is.
It's a big kill. Dark Angel gets punished, but he's not out yet.
Oh. Oof.
Campbach now smoking and shooting.
Turret trying to get a subtle in the last second here yet. Oh.
Bro, Broadbomb getting punished by on the broadside there.
Yep, they're just slugging it out.
Firing at. Turret just fired at the island next to Marin.
Here we go. Bonks bags a kill that keeps them in the game, but it is not over, not by a long shot. Still over almost 2 minutes on the clock. As Peregrinus and Sinner's Nest rushing into the middle of the board, where all the action is right now, trying to be relevant. Now, Stalingrad versus him.
Bunk.
Oh.
Broadside. He's got Marin's broadside.
He's got Marin's broadside.
This
is going to be huge if Marin can't escape this position, and I don't think that he can.
Broad bonk as well from the butt.
Here it comes.
Come on, turret bonk.
Here it comes.
Nope, hit the water.
That wasn't it.
Oh.
He shorted it. Trying again. Good hit. Not enough. Yamato hits him hard. He's not dead.
Just digs in.
Full pin to the stern. There it was. Bonks ties up on kills. 50 points between these two teams. 3 minutes to play. SCCC still has a lead. Here comes Peregrinus. Yep. Turret Bonk just pushed a little too far forward, and the surviving battleship on their side of the board said, "Thank you, sir." Bonks desperately needing a kill. Who can they see? Right now, they can only see Sinners gearing. Locked up on Z52 Hydro. They know now they can see Peregrinus' Kremlin. SCCC 60 seconds from becoming King of the Sea here on North America. I don't think they can stop this, Zath. They're gonna kill Cant Bonk probably, and that's the game.
Well, Cant Bonk is ducking behind cover. He'll be okay. The big question is Dev Gogo going to live for another 40 seconds?
Well, let's see what Sinners does. These torps are coming right in his face.
Nothing.
Oh.
30 seconds. Gotta make a play.
Time ticking away. Bonks needs a kill.
Take the shot, kid. Take the shot.
It isn't going to happen at B. Both torpedo salvos are going to be short. Broad Bonk takes a bunch of torpedoes. 10 seconds. They still can't see Divo.
Nope.
I mean,
he's going to take.
Might as well take a guess.
They're going to blind shot it anyway. They miss. That's the game. SCCC is your new Kings of the Sea here on North America. Wow. That game was like that game was like 15 minutes of pass me the caffeine and then 3 minutes of oh my god, where's my Xanax?